Hi guys, welcome back to some more action with Leeds United. I've been having a quick look through the formations and I think I'm going to change to this 4-2-3-1 wide formation. I'm just hoping we can get a bit more stability and not concede as many goals as we have been. I'm going to give it a few games to try it out, maybe try it out up until the beginning of the January transfer window. We are at the beginning of December now, so there may be a few games. In fact, let's have a look and see how many games we can try this out for. We have the game against Spurs, we have the game against West Brom, Stoke and Everton. So we've got 4 games. We can see how this formation does pan out and see if it's any good. If it's not, then guys, feel free to drop a suggestion. Should we go to 5 at the back? We need to look at doing something just to sort ourselves out. We're down in 16th place. We have 15 points from 15 games. We've won 4, drawn 3, lost 8, scored 14, conceded 22. It is tight down the bottom. Cardiff in 18th are also on 15 points. And then if you look, you have Fulham in 9th on 22 points. They're only 6 points behind us. But if you look at QPR in 10th, they're only 4 points behind. So, like I said, it's fairly tight at the bottom. Obviously, we are 15 games into the season, still a fair chunk to go. Raheem Sterling wants to play, and Ross McCormack wants to discuss his wages. So let's quickly have a look at Ross McCormack's wages. Sort by position. He's on 25,000. He wants 35. He can have the 35. But he can give me 2 years. He can have a crucial first team play and a 20% goal bonus. Let's see if he accepts that. And let's go in now and sort the team out. Obviously, there are some changes we're going to need to make. We don't want McManaman at right defensive mid. Bentaleb, you can play CDM, so you can go there. Huddleston can play CDM, so he's okay there. McManaman on the right. We're going to have Sterling on the left. The cam roll could be a problem. I'm not too sure who we've got that can play there. Can Dos Santos? Yes, he can play there. Fantastic. So we've got Kabul, Byram, Niang, Gosling, who's injured, so he needs to come off the bench. Let's put Skirtle on the bench. So we've got Robinson, Tunkara, Yeso. Let's have a quick look at these centre mids. Can any play cam? Gosling, centre mid and right mid. Stewart, left mid, right mid. Ince, right mid, left mid, right wing. Warnock, Austin, no. McCormack can play striker. Moat, no. Mbaye, no. Norris can play cam, but I'm looking to get rid of him. Okay, that's not too bad, to be honest. We could. We can. I think we can keep with potentially another striker in that position. Sibi Shrevers would potentially be good for that because he can play in the centre forward role. So we've got McCormack and Yeso on the bench. We've got Niang, not really. I'd prefer someone like Tom Ince who can play left or right. Skirtle, Kabul, and Robinson on the bench. How are my defenders looking? Okay, the defence is okay. Kabul and Skirtle are slightly out of form, so we're going to leave them off now. We are at home to Spurs for this game. We've won their last 3 and conceded 1 in that last 3. Beat Everton, so beat Liverpool 2-0, Chelsea 2-1. I think it was Lokomotiv Moscow. They also beat 2-0. Kyle Walker is booked early doors and Chadley scores, but Montoya scores and Bentner missed a penalty. Soldado, Chadley, Ericsson, Paulinho, Townsend, Kapua, Yasuikotu, Chirichez, Vertonghen, Walker and Lloris for Spurs, and it's 1-1 coming to the last 20 minutes. Int on for McManaman. I saw Lamella has come on for Townsend. Norton is on for Vertonghen. Final minute, and there we go. A 1-1 draw at home to Spurs. Now, where are Spurs in the table? Let's have a quick look. They are top. To draw against top of the table, I'm happy with that result. We're in 16th still. 16 points from 16 games. Potentially, and I am only using the word potentially, But going off the Premier League in real life right now, 38 points you would say is, as McCormack signs his contract, I'm going to praise my team. But yeah, 38 points you would say is safe. So if we can average a point a game for the rest of the season like we have done for the first few games, then I do think there is a good chance we will stay up. I may not be in a job, as I won't have hit the board's targets. In fact, let's have a go and have a look at objectives. Finish mid-table. You are behind by 2 positions, so we need to finish 14th. Now I don't think 38 points is going to be enough to finish 14th, as West Brom have lost 2 of their last 3, but they beat Bolton. They have conceded in 2 of their last 3, and conceded 2. So hopefully we can keep them down to not scoring many, but Dorrans puts them up 1-0 early doors. But yeah, if we can average a point per game, I think we'll be safe in the Premier League, but I'm not too sure if I'll be safe in my job, because obviously I think we'll be below the board's expectations of finishing 14th. We may just hit that 16th, 17th, as Byron puts it, 1-1. Can we get a late winner? No, we can't. So interesting enough, with this formation, we've got 2 draws out of it so far. We've only conceded 1, but we've only scored 1 in both games. So it's an interesting way to think about things. Maybe I risk of losing 2 players, Peltier and Warnock. Okay, I can lose them. I'm happy with that. But with this formation, maybe there's something we need to change. How can we make it better? Ward-Prowse, where can you place centre mid and right? So you will have you in there. McManaman, I've got Tom Ince, Sterling, have you got for Stewart, Bentaleb, Moat, Christensen. I'm going to try something here, and I'm going to go with Ross McCormack in that cam role. I'm just intrigued. I am really intrigued. In fact, I'm going to play Bentner there, because Bentner's not as fast. Actually, it's one of those. Do I play someone that's not as fast? That crossing 67, crossing 70, ball control is better for Bentner. Dribbling 76, dribbling 77, finishing. You know what? I'm going to. Let's have a look. I'm just thinking which one to have. If I'm going to play these 2, but have one in the cam role. Heading accuracy is 91. Short pass, long pass. I think it's better to have McCormack in that cam role. I'm just going to try it out and see what happens. 1, because McCormack is in better form than Dos Santos. Obviously had the negative arrow. And 2, I'm just intrigued to see that it says cam, but I think it's more of an advanced. It's more of a deep lying forward sort of area you'd potentially see Crouch playing and knocking the ball down for other people. But Stewart has put us 1-0 up early doors. Pearce has been booked. So we've in the last 2 games we've had a habit of scoring 1 but only conceding 1, as Norris has come off for McCormack. Shea is on for Wilson. McManaman on for Ward-Prowse. Pearce has been sent off, so that is going to potentially harm our defence, but we hold out and we get a 1-0 win. Changing formation has worked a treat. We are up to, where are we now? I thought I saw 14th. Yes, 14th. 5 wins, 5 draws, 8 defeats, 20 points. So we are now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No, didn't mean to. Let's have a look at the Capital One Cup while we're there. So it looks like the semis are between Liverpool and Ipswich, and Spurs and Man City. Obviously Man City beat us 2-1. Let's get back to this league table. Right, so we're in 14th on 20 points. Same as West Brom in 15th, QPR 13th, Everton 12th, Swansea 11th, West Ham in 10th on 22. So it really is tight, but we have now a little gap, 5 points between Villa in 18th and us in 14th, which is a nice way to be. Player suspended. Jason Pierce, okay. Niang wants to play more. Okay, mate, I may look to get you on the bench. But obviously with Pierce being suspended, it's a time for either Kabul or youth player wants out. Navarro, he thinks he's ready to be called up. Do I call him up and just have him in the squad if he's wanting to be out? Are these all available? Do they not have anywhere? They don't have anywhere to go. I need to sort that out, but I'll wait till after the January transfer window. Navarro. Camaris can come up, so can Thompson is on the right. Esteban Navarro. Let's offer him a contract. Sod it. I know it's been said don't sign him up till May because then they get a massive hike. No, I don't want to do that. But I'm going to sign him up and see. Hopefully he decides to come and sign for us. He may be able to play him in that cam role. But right, let's sort out this central defence. Let's go with Kabul. Huddlestone's in form. Stewart, McCormack, Bentner in form. Byram, Pierce can come off the bench. And I'm going to play Niang. Sterling, I'm going to want you on the bench as well. Instead of Norris. McManaman. Oh wow, McManaman can play in that centre forward role. That's interesting, is that? Because I don't see it as a cam role, like I said before. I see it as more of a centre forward role, which is why I thought CB Shrevers would be okay to play there. Right, I'm going to need to take Yeso and we're going to need a centre mid. Where is Dos Santos? There you are. Bentaleb as well. Maybe. Well, we can rotate them. Right, we're playing Everton, so we're away for this game. They're in 12th. 1-1 drawn, 1 lost one of their last 3. They've conceded in every game. Well, in the last 3, sorry, not in every game. They scored 2 against Fulham, drew 1-1 with Wolfsburg, and then you get your guess in the Europa League or Champions League hangover hit them, and they lost to Liverpool, wasn't it? I think. But Kalu has put them 1-0 up. Gibson's made it 2. So now that we're playing a top team, we are sort of struggling a little bit. Dos Santos off, and so McCormack off and Dos Santos on. Stewart made it 2-1, but Guy has made it 3-1. Sterling has come on instead of Huddlestone. We lose the game 3-1. So I suppose that really just goes to show with the formation we've got works. Then again, it worked against Spurs and we got a 1-1 draw at home. But I suppose at Everton, yeah, maybe it's a bit dodgy to be thinking we should be getting a win from the game. They are a top team. I know they're in 12th, but obviously they've got problems of their own. Clear I'm not going to use Jonathan Dos Santos. I'm sure I've been using him. Youth report. Let's have a quick look at this. Any updates? 84, 94, 94, 84, 87, 82. Fabian Torres. Let's release you. 76. Release you. 81. Release you. 86. Keep you. 94. Definitely keep you. Kadri, we may look to try and sign you up as soon as you become available. 50 to 56 for this guy, but he's going to get up to an 85 at attacker, so he's more of a right winger, you'd say, than a right mid. 94 max. Okay. Transfer market is open. Dos Santos wants to be sold, and Navarro has accepted his contract. How much can Dos Santos be sold for? Let's have a quick look. What is 1.9 million is on 40,000 a week. We've got Gosling, who is the same, but he's on 20 grand a week less. Bentaleb is 3 years younger, but rated 2 less. Austin we're trying to get rid of. Navarro has just come in, and he actually is a cam, and we're going to loan him out. So we've got Bentaleb, Gosling, Huddlestone, Christensen we're trying to loan out. Moat could be one. No, actually, Moat is one to keep, I think. Norris is one we'll get rid of. Ward-Prowse we've got. So yeah, Dos Santos could be one to go. He's one of the highest earners. 1.9 million. If we can get a bit more for that, maybe. I'm not going to put him on the transfer list, so therefore, we will get near his value. And 40 grand a week will help us out. We've got Ward-Prowse, we've got Huddlestone, we've got Gosling, we've got Bentaleb. Christensen will hopefully improve. Moat as well. We have enough centre mids. We have definitely enough centre mids. Strikers, obviously Morrison we're trying to get rid of. Tunkara, I may, if I'm going to play this formation, I may look to loan him out and see what happens. Yesel, because it will be Yesel on the bench with McCormack, Bentner. Obviously McManaman can play in centre forward striker role. Sterling left wing, right wing. So we have cover everywhere. So we can use McCormack in that centre forward. McManaman in that centre forward role. One thing I do want to do right now is move budget over to 100,000, and I want to go to my shortlist. I'm sure Nkulu is up for contract expiring in 6 months. Sign on a free. We'll offer him 75 grand a week, clean sheet bonus, 4-year deal, and he's going to be a crucial first team player. So hopefully he comes in and we can pick him up for a free. I'm going to move forward a day, just hopefully we get some transfer offers in, but no. So we're only not even at 20 minutes yet, so I will play this game against Aston Villa, and we'll see where we go from there. Kabul, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to go with Pierce back in there. Bentaleb, Austin, Dos Santos, let's have you in for this game. I'm going to try. Where's McManaman? I am going to try McManaman in that role, just out of interest to see what happens, see if he can play in that role. Yeah, we'll go with that team. Are we away or are we at home? We're away to Villa. Right, we've dropped down to 16th. Villa are in 17th, so we could do with not losing this game. Obviously, a win is the ideal result, gives us a bit of breathing space, but a draw is okay. Benteke puts Villa 1-0 up after 3 minutes, and they look to be having an attacking formation at home. I thought I saw a 4-3-2-1 formation. So after the Benteke goal, there was nothing really as we come to half-time, and it's been and gone. Vlaar on for Loughton. Bertrand has been booked. Sterling has come on. Kozak has come on, Niang has come on as well, Bonglaho has come on. Can we get one? No. Clark gets a second for Villa, and they take the game 2-0. So after a couple of good results, we have a couple of bad ones, and we are now slipped down to 17th, 4 points above Cardiff in 18th, and only 1 point above, 1 point below QPR, who've really slipped down, and Villa and Newcastle 2 points above, West Ham 3 points above in 13th. So a win, we can go up a little bit. I am going to try and motivate my players. The next game is against Man City. Holy crap! So definitely we need to try and get something out of that. Thanks, boss. Right, so I am starting to think now that I know. Especially this game coming up against Man City. Nkulu has accepted that contract. Thank you, fella. Get him in. I am starting to think that although players are slightly out of form in terms of transfer offer for Montoya, Palermo. Montoya is among our finest players in his role. He's probably worth between 8.8 and 12.1. I'm going to counter and say you can have him for 15 million. If they take that, then fine. If not, Callum McManaman wants to discuss his wages. Okay, fella, let's see what you're on and what you think you should be on. McManaman, you're on 15 grand. You want 25 grand. I'll give you 25 grand for 2 years extra. But yeah, I think with the players that we have available, I know certain ones are out of form and certain ones aren't. I think we should be having Kabul and Skirtle as our back line. I do think that. I think they need to be in there, just for the simple fact that they are our best players, and regardless of whether they're in form or not, we need to start playing them. Bentaleb. Okay, I'm just gonna put the best team available. I don't care if they're in form or out of form. I just want to have the best players out there. 82. Who else have we got? Tom Ince. You know, I'm actually going to go back with McCormack there. He seemed to play quite well. So we've got no strikers in the starting level. So I'm gonna put Yeso on the bench. Morrison, I'm just thinking it's a bit of experience, and I'm gonna take Robinson off. I'm just thinking it's a bit of experience on the bench, and maybe, I don't know, that's one of the things that we are lacking at times is experience. But wow, Man City beat Norwich 4-0, Spurs 2-1, Cardiff 4-1. So I played a couple more games than I thought with this formation. Obviously, if I'd left it when I was going to, we would have won 1, drawn 2, lost 1. But we're not, touch wood, doing too bad here against Man City. We were 1-0 up when I started touching the table or touching the desk. We were 0-0, but Fernandinho has been sent off. Morrison has come on, and ironically, Morrison scores. Pretty interesting. And holy shit! Leeds 2, Man City 0. Unbelievable, Jeff. Now, where does that put us in the league? Let's go and have a look. Objectives, where are we? We are now 14th in the league. We are on target. That win has bumped us up massively. I'm not going to play this cup game against Birmingham. I'm just going to sim forward and hope we get a couple of transfer offers. Maybe we're still waiting to hear back from Palermo, aren't we, regarding... we have an offer for Alex Moat, Chesterfield, season-long loan. Let you go out. Palermo have come back with a £7.5 million bid, but our chief exec now says we can get up to 13.4. So you know what? I'm just going to reject that. I want to keep him. I do seriously want to keep Montoya. He is one of our best defenders. Alright, so we've got a bit more money in for the Moat going out on loan. But guys, I will leave it there. Any suggestions of any players you think we should try and bring in? We don't have much in terms of budget. We've got 28,000 wage budget, £460,000 transfer budget. It would be nice, I think, if they did have a search filter on here where you could look up for players who are in the last 6 months of their contract, so you could try and have a bit more of an inkling as to who you could sign on a free and who you could try and bring in now. But never mind. And on a high, win against Man City. The new formation seems to be working. But guys, if you think I should change it, let me know, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.